Between USA and Canada. Life is very similar in both countries, but a lot of questions I get from students are, can I work when I go to the university? Okay? You have to get spending money, and maybe you have to pay part of your tuition, maybe your parents want you to help pay for university. In Canada, you can work 20 hours off campus, okay? In the US, you can work 20 hours on campus, all right? It is a big difference. Off campus, you can work at a cafe, you can work at a restaurant. On campus, you have to work in one of the facilities that's offered by the university, okay? When you graduate in Canada, if you get your bachelor's degree, your 4-year bachelor's degree in Canada, you can work for 3 years afterwards, okay? You can stay in Canada and you can work for 3 years. In the United States, you have to leave the country and then come back on a 1-year work permit, okay? So this is a big difference also. Cost, scholarships, and currency exchange, all right? Traditionally, the most expensive universities would be in the USA or in the UK, right, in England, okay? And the UK is much closer to Ukraine, so maybe logically, you or your family might want you to go to the UK, not to America, right? But the British pound is very, very valuable, as you know, and the US dollar is very valuable, okay? But the British pound is still more expensive, okay? The Canadian dollar is much weaker now. So when you convert from Ukrainian money, what is the name? Yeah. Okay. When you convert from Ukrainian money to US, British, and Canadian money, the cheaper option is Canada. Right now, okay? It can change. Every month, every year it can change, but right now, Canada is the cheapest option, okay? And then the US, and then England. Also, England, you cannot work after you graduate, okay? So this is another thing to consider, okay? So it used to be the traditional choice, not anymore. English requirements, excuse me, are higher in Canada, okay? So have you ever heard of the TOEFL or IELTS exam?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so in Canada, in order to go to a university, you have to get a 7.0 IELTS score on all bands, okay? This is a very high score.
Very high, yeah.
Very high. In the USA, we require 6.0, so it's a big difference, okay? So if you want to study in the USA or Canada and you don't speak English perfectly, the USA might be a better option for you, okay? And what else? University degree options. Of course, you should choose the university based on the program that you want. That's the most important factor. So you said you want business?